Mom notices construction workers eyeing Toddler through window. Days later, blown away by message they left. When it comes to raising children, most parents just want their kids to be happy and healthy. It's our job as moms and dads to keep our little ones safe and prepare them for the world as best we can. Sometimes, though, things don't always work out as planned. For one St. Louis mom, her nightmare became a reality when her 2-year-old daughter was suddenly forced into isolation with practically no contact whatsoever with the outside world. Little Vivian Keith was suddenly diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Not only was she in a fight for her life, but due to her chemotherapy, she was also forced to stay in isolation. Her only form of communication with the outside world was through her hospital window. 2.5-year-old Vivian would spend hours looking out the window, and one group of men in particular quickly caught her eye. A group of construction workers working below completely mesmerized the little girl, and it didn't take long for them to notice her back. Each day, the toddler would sit by the window in her hospital room and wave to the men hard at work below. It didn't take long for the mom to realize the significance of this routine. This ritual was a sort of therapy for the secluded toddler, and this sliver of contact was all she needed to feel like part of the outside world. Mom Ginger Keith told USA Today, "Every morning we woke up and waved to them, and we had to wave until somebody waved back." Travis Barnes and Greg Combs were part of the crew working on the hospital at the time of the little girl's stay. While they waved at many of the kids staying at the Barnes Jewish and St. Louis Children's Hospital, there was one in particular that stood out to them the most. Rain or shine, 2-year-old Vivian was always perched at the window to greet them. Ironworker Travis Barnes told USA Today, "We got up about 3 floors and we could see the kids waving in the windows. One day in particular had been tough for the brave little girl, and mom and daughter were both at their wits' end. As if by divine intervention, a sign popped up right outside their window. Written on it, a message especially for her. Apparently Vivian had touched their hearts deeply. So much so, in fact, that they decided to do something special for the sweet toddler. Their gesture caught mom completely by surprise, so she quickly grabbed her camera to capture the unforgettable moment. Luckily, this wasn't the end of their stories. A meeting was planned shortly after, and the little girl got to see the kind men she'd befriended from her lonely hospital window. The men were just as struck by Vivian. Travis Barnes told USA Today, "It touches you. It sets you back for a minute. You realize how good your own life is."